Everyone from my generation knows that Nigerians are the toughest race of all, and the Igbos are the bell that rings the loudest. If they would remember the movies they've seen, the articles they've read, etc. It doesn't take a genius to see that they're editing my pictures and my videos to confuse you about what a soul brother is, what is the center and source of this idea. No one compares to me, no one ever will. I'm from a specific line that ends with me. They can outmaneuver anyone on the planet, and as easily as Kimbo Slice could beat the shit out of Harry Potter, I could outmaneuver anyone else that's ever lived and strike them down quickly. Exodus 3:14, God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. Who I am has caused me to make these videos and tell the truth, while these people are sabotaging me and using technology and drugs and poison to try to confuse me, but it didn't really work. I know I'm wearing glasses. I know I'm making this video. I'm aware of enough things and I've gone over it enough times. I have thousands and thousands of videos that I went over to know that I'm the top martial artist ever, as I've spent years studying other people in history with an emphasis on this idea. I am God's son. 1 Samuel 17:43. He said to David, am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? And the Philistine cursed David by his gods. Come here, he said, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and to the wild animals. So he cussed him by my God. He cussed him by his gods. Okay? Now, there's a bunch of racist ass, sniveling ass, racist white-skinned people, whites and Jews, that every day harass me with the military and the police. Sniveling worms that even if they put all their hearts together, all their balls together, would not have even a speck of ball or heart. They could not do what I've done, what I'm doing now. Utter worms that cause me to slip on my words because they're bitch-ass motherfuckers. That when it mattered most and the top martial artists called them out, their gods, their bloodline, their ancestors, they resorted to cheating. There is no ever coming back from that. The whole world, the whole spiritual world, every decent person that ever lived, every righteous person knows that they and their offspring are bitch. Know that for sure. The Philistine cursed David by his gods, as I cursed them, everyone else, by the one true God that I've proven definitively. David said to the Philistine, you come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. You come against me with Harry Potter tricks, technology, geek, Silicon Valley cowardice, nerd-ass nonsense, rapists, pedophiles, assorted corrupt trash, a loud cultural, sniveling, cowardice-ass bitch. But I come against you in the one true name of God. While you pussies are so jealous, you even changed my voice and poisoned me. Think about that. You punk-ass motherfuckers. Every moment of every day the Lord has delivered you into my hands, and I have struck you down and your ancestors, and cut off your head spiritually where it matters most. Cut off your souls from God. Trampled on you and your ancestors in a way there's nothing you can do. And one day I'll be sitting at God's right hand going, really, motherfucker? You didn't think it was going to come to this? You and your offspring. You stupid motherfuckers. Dumb motherfuckers. Childish, pedo, coward motherfuckers. This very day I will give the carcasses of the rest of the world to the birds and the wild animals, and the whole world will know there is a God in my heart. There is a God in reality, the one true God. That is the remix of that scripture. Every moment of every day, you are fed. You're being devoured. Your ancestors in the afterlife. As my ancestors in God look down, what do you think happens to them? You think they're rooting you on? Or you think they're screaming to stop? Squeaking, squealing, hissing. Fucking worms. I'm the toughest person that ever lived, the top martial artist ever. What the fuck could you betas do to me? You think you can cause me to be afraid? You even use technology to try and induce that, and you still can't do it. You punk-ass motherfuckers. You bitches. I'm in charge. Don't you ever forget that. Punk-ass motherfuckers. Anyway. All those gathered will know that it is not by sword or spear that the Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord, and he will give all of you into our hands. Everyone in the spiritual realm, everyone paying attention knows it's not by technology or poison or fuming. Or acting like a clown ass, black face, painting their face black type of bitch. Because the battle is the Lord's, and I'm loyal to him. Your wickedness has overcome you. And he will give all of you and your offspring into my hands. And I'm the most serious, most violent person that ever lived when it comes to doing the Lord's will. The smoke from your torment and theirs will rise forever and ever. You think it won't? Stupid ass, fucking subhuman pieces of shit. Anyway, Romans 12:3. For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. So I'm reading scripture. I'm making a video in the mirror, and it tends to look more like me than when I stand over there wearing glasses, white sweater. Their technology and their fumes are causing me to stumble my words, but it doesn't change my logic. Yellow shirt, holding a receipt because they fumed the pieces of paper, making it hard to write on. I'm very well aware that I'm right with 21 witnesses. A short haircut, I have big hands. I know damn well what I'm doing. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm in California, Morgan Hill, Santa Clara County. I'm sober of mind enough, even though I'm poisoned. The people persecuting me are sniveling worms. They're type to take me out of context, but doesn't change anything. If you don't hear me saying I'm the top martial artist and the last valid martial artist and last man standing, then, well, they're interrupting me, so, the background noise, let's just shoot through this. Revelation 22:16. Jesus, have sent my angel to give you this message. So give you this testimony for the churches. I am the root and offspring of David and the bright morning star. Okay. New Living Translation says the heir to his throne. Okay. Interferes, enter fire, scrambled. Cut them down, cut them off from God. I am the root and the offspring of the idea David is trying to, the Bible's trying to refer to with the story of David and Goliath. It's a story. Doesn't have happened or not. I am the actual alpha of all humanity. I am the brightest morning star. I'm the number one son. I'm the son of God. The top martial artist ever. And yes, I'm right about the things I said.